Hey, Calvary Chapel, Columbus. Good morning. This is part 2 of Garage Band Worship Service. And we're going to have Alicia slide back a little bit. 6 feet, 6 feet. Now we got a 6-foot triangle working over here. All right. Let's open in prayer. Father in heaven, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for peace. Lord, just you're good to us. The world is crazy, and they think we're crazy. But help us to even be crazier if it means trusting in you more, Lord. We praise you and thank you, Lord, and just lift this time of worship up. It's going to be hard to worship for folks looking at a screen. Hopefully it's a 60-inch. But maybe it's just their cell phone. But Lord, I pray that you would just touch their hearts, Lord, through Jesus. Amen. clothed in majesty. Let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light. Darkness tries to hide and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great, how great is our God. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. If the sky we look upon, should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. Age to age he stands. Time is in his hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The Godhead, 3 in 1. Father, Spirit, Son, Lion and the Lamb, Lion and the Lamb. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And I will see how great is our God. You're the name above all names, worthy of all praise. My heart will sing, how great is our God. You're the name above all names. Oh, and you're worthy of all praise. My heart will sing, how great is our God. Then sings my soul.
Thank you, Dave and Alicia, for the good singing. Just want to take a minute as we finish up our songs and just share something with you that's been on my mind. The last month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, it's been nothing but about this virus on television, on the radio, on the news, in the newspaper. Everywhere you turn, everybody's talking about it. And it's a very negative thing. And I'm not suggesting we should take it lightly, but I want to share something with you I think might help us to have a little better perspective. In the Gospels, Jesus came walking out to the boat on the water. And when the disciples saw him, I think they thought it was a ghost. And as he came towards them, the seas were rough and the waves were high. And then Peter, rambunctious, he said, "Lord, let me come to you. Let me walk." So Peter got out of the boat and started walking on the water. And that's pretty amazing because I can tell you not many people can do that. I wouldn't last a second on the water. I'm going to sink like most of us. But as long as he kept his eyes on the Lord, and you've probably heard this, and many of you know it, he was able to walk on the water. So that's my encouragement to you, to help us get through this time. Whatever your problems, I know there are folks that are struggling with health. They're fearful that this thing could cause death or loss of a loved one. People have lost their jobs, and it's just all this is negative. But if we keep our eyes on the Lord, keep our mind on Jesus, then we're going to be able to walk above it. We can walk above the circumstances as long as we're focused on the right thing. Be aware of what's around you, but as long as you're looking at Him, we'll be fine. We'll get through it because He's God and He's still in control. This virus will not change Him one bit. He is God. Amen?
Amen. And that'll stick with you like biscuits and gravy.
Amen.
Fix our eyes on Jesus.
Keep your eyes on Jesus.
Amen.